when it comes to you, it does trash with other people, and you boldly say, he can do trash with other people, but when it comes to me, he cannot try me. Good day, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Relationship Nugget with Dr. Ifure-Monday. All right, so on today's episode of Relationship Nugget, I'm going to talk about one very important trait that I think you should look out for in a potential spouse. And that trait is kindness. It is very important that whoever you intend to spend the rest of your life with has kindness. The person is kind. See, there is just something about people who are kind. I will tell you, kindness is attractive. Have you ever met somebody physically, you're not a beholder of that person's beauty, but there is just something about that person that honestly, you can lean on the person, you can call on the person, you can rely on the person. Why? Because the person is kind. There is something about kindness. It's very attractive. It's the reason why when somebody goes out of their way sometimes, to show you kindness, to make you comfortable, you start to feel like, oh, maybe, you start to catch feelings, because that's just something with, with kindness. It's attractive. When you're going to get your spouse, okay? Besides them being your spec, whatever your spec is, okay, everybody has their spec. Please make sure your partner is kind. And very importantly, they're not just kind to you, they're kind to other people. Because some of us like to fool ourselves. We have these people around us. This guy is not good. When it comes to you, he does trash with other people. And you boldly say, he can do trash with other people, but when it comes to me, he cannot try me. If I say sit down, he will sit down there. If I say stand up, he will stand up there. Let me tell you something, auntie or uncle, you are absolutely fooling yourself, okay? Because in time, when that old love that is shocking you, when it tears off, you will see the person's true color. The person's true color is what the person is showing to other people. So don't be fooled. Do not be deceived, okay? Shine your eyes. Somebody is nice to you, but they're not nice to other people. They treat other people like trash. But when it comes to you, they go all out. They open the door, the car door, the door of the house. They do all kind of things for you. But even their siblings fear them. Ha! And you are here forming, you are the queen of his heart. Okay. Oh. Anyways, it was, yes. What do they say? Complete the sentence. Anyways, I've said mine. Okay. Now, what is enough otherwise? Make sure you get somebody who is kind. When you get a person who is kind, they're going to watch out for you. They're not going to see you suffer. They're going to ensure that you pursue your dreams. They're going to ensure that you achieve your dreams. They do that for you. They're not just going to see you suffer. They're not going to see you get sick. I hear stories about people who, I don't know, I feel like it's a social media ridiculous story, right? About somebody whose husband came to call her, like she's in the hospital, and then he's trying to tell her to come on because, the other children are at home, the laundry is there to be done. And it's like, oh my goodness, what do you guys marry? Like, why are all these people? Like, it's like, marry somebody who is kind, okay? Kindness is compulsory. I also read a story about a woman who, there was this story that was trending, like, at what point did you know that you had to leave the marriage? And she said that she had just delivered via a C-section and the spouse kicked her at the incision site. It's like, oh my goodness, that is scary. To me, that is wickedness and that is evil. And I'm sure this person must have had all those negative evil traits. I don't know their story. But for you to even be able to kick somebody in their incision site, you're just a very unkind person, okay? So, marry somebody who is kind. Marry somebody who is kind. If that guy is only nice to you and not nice to everybody, you have the chance, okay, to stop that relationship, to not let that relationship progress. Kindness is a must. Why would you want to marry somebody who wants to see you suffer? Why would you want to marry? Imagine you get married, right? I imagine myself when I was pregnant with our first child. I had severe morning sickness. I was throwing up. When you marry an unkind person, they can't even stand that throwing up. To them, it's disgusting. Yes, throwing up is irritating and disgusting. But when you marry somebody who is kind, the person is not thinking about the disgust and the throwing up, but rather they're more concerned about, are you comfortable? What is going on the inside of you? What is making you sick? Look out for kindness. Okay? When you marry somebody who is kind, you're definitely going to enjoy your marriage. But if you marry people who are not kind, you're going to be one of those people on social media that are saying, marriage is not your mate, marriage is teach you lessons. Of course, marriage has lessons to teach you. But again, not horrible lessons, not things that you could have avoided, okay? Anyways, I hope I have been able to convince you, rather than confuse you, that kindness is a must in whoever you choose to spend the rest of your life with, okay? And do take care and watch out for another episode of Relationship Nuggets with Dr. Ifure-Monday. Bye-bye.